Getting started this morning. Wonderful to see you. We're gonna get this sound moving in a beautiful way. Just a minute, just shifting a few things. Good morning, Khaleesi. Khaleesi. Good morning, Khaleesi. We are just getting started. Wasn't on yesterday. Yesterday I was not on, so my apologies. Just want to restore integrity now. Went down to see my mother, and that was a whole journey unto itself. And when I got back, I was really tired. So I slept. I slept a good long while yesterday, but we're gonna go ahead and move. I've been sharing some updates, some video updates that are coming through, and so I wanted to make sure that if you had not received those updates on my Facebook live page, I'm going to update them to my YouTube channel, really speaking a lot about some stronger messages coming through of what my next assignment is to be as it relates to being a guide on this path. You know, most of us are doing our individual work. Let's be clear. Anyone who's following me has been doing something, or they've been asking for something. And so I may be part of your answer, not because of anything other than the fact that I have walked the long path of holding on to love. I've walked the long path of holding on to love. I have a very, I have my own background, which I, of course, will tell you all more about later on. However, I started out years ago by following the path of the moon and the sun. I wanted to get back into alignment, and everything that has helped me has strengthened that connection to understanding that if I just walk out the cycle, if I just keep walking out the will, all that I need will be made manifest, will be made clear. And that's what's been happening. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to grab my lotion. My hands are dry, y'all. Y'all know I live for a good moisturizer. So I normally have stuff around me. I had to go over and grab something a little further away. This one is Luna Luxury Butters from the Aroma of Luxury Oracle. This is one of my Oracle blends. I haven't received much more. I have to talk back with the Oracle to get some more of her blends. I like to support local alchemists and their wares. So this is the Oracle blend Luna. Smells divine, and I'm at the last of it. So I'm just gonna get some more of that on here. Yep, and we'll get started. So giving thanks and praises to everybody for joining. And again, my name is Amachandra. So y'all see that as my second name on Clubhouse. If you're on FB, that's all you know me to be. Sanahara came as a whispering to me. Sanahara was told to me by my support as that is who I am. And Sanahara really means about having done a level of work. It speaks about having done a level of work. And the meaning that has so far been revealed to me deal with the energies of being a golden illuminated one. You all will tell me. You will tell me if I'm a golden illuminated one. However, no, I do believe that I have done the work of allowing light to shine through me. I've done that work. I will continue to do that work. I'm dedicated to that work. So we'll get started. That's Sanahara for those who did not know. So you can call me Sanahara. You can call me Amachandra. I'm going to answer to it all because it is all me. Give thanks. So let's center in and do some breath work real quick. We're going to, I'm still going to end up, I'm talking because I talk. I'm going to end a little bit right around 7 so I can complete getting my little girl ready for the day. Yeah, that's it. No buts and whatever. Let's get started. Nice deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Join me now, please. And out. Whatever you're doing at this time, just remember, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now when you breathe in, you become aware. Try to take that breath all the way down to the bottom of your belly. Breathe in through your nose. And when you let it out, completely empty out your belly through your mouth. Again, breathing in through your nose. Nice, happy, full belly. Bring it all the way down to the bottom of your belly. And out. Again, breathing in. And out. We give thanks for our breath, and we start in on the energy of gratitude. Continue to remember your breath, even as you're moving, eyes closed or open. Whatever you're doing in your world right now, we can still feel into this frequency. Breathe in. Mother, Father, God, we give thanks for this opportunity to come, your child, on this path, seeking deeper, higher, richer connection to you, with you, in you. As we drop down into the space of our heart, as we drop down into the space of our heart, we activate the feeling of gratitude as we find ourselves at the knees, as we find ourselves on our knees at the throne of our life's experiences, the story of who we are. We operate in a spirit of gratitude, giving thanks, knowing that our story is just that, a story. We are still divine. We can never be outside the grace of God. We can never be outside of the shining of the light that is in us and outside of us. We are loved completely. We are loved completely, and we enter and take up residence in our heart. We activate fully the gratitude frequency. Thank you. We just begin by thank you. We end with thank you. And we connect down to our root chakra and to our crown chakra. We descend and ascend the Hara line, activating that channel of light inside of us where we again connect into gratitude. Thank you to the root, our groundedness, the energy that set us on our way. And we connect up to our crown where these messages come through, these guidances, these things that we have sometimes pushed away. I don't know, is this correct? Yes, 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 is what our guides are telling us. Our spirit guides are constantly giving us messages that fight with our rational mind. Let's learn how to allow spirit. Allow spirit. We now descend that hard line down into the core of the earth. Continue to breathe in and out. We want to descend this line all the way down to the core of this great earth, the crystalline core, the seed. We want to go back into the umbilical cord, into the womb of the earth that set it all in motion. She set all this stuff moving, knowing, trusting, allowing, believing, as only one who could be called a great mother would know. She's been through it all, and she is here with us now, ready to guide, to have our other children be our friends in this process. All of our relations, we connect into the Mother Earth, and we send our love from our heart down. And as we breathe in, we feel that love rising back up to greet us, invigorating our legs, our feet, our thighs, our belly, our being, with this remembrance and its readiness for us to activate and do our part. We now connect up through our crown, up, up, up. We ascend the hard line to the source of our birth, outside of this solar system, to the great sun, the beginning of it all. We connect into the space that set this whole thing off, sending us all out on the journey. We connect to that space knowing that it is always home. It is our forever home. We will never not ever have a home, because that is our home. And as we send gratitude and light and rejoicings that we see you, we know that you are there. Even if we can't quite feel you, our heart says you are there. We send up our recognition up that hard line. And as we breathe in and out, we feel that energy of rejoicing come back down, raining upon our crown, saying, yes, she knows who she is. Yes, he knows who he is. Yes, Let's get this. Let's do this. It's our time. That's what they're saying. It's our time. And so as we create this horror line, we activate the divine, sovereign, free principle. We are divine. No matter how human, because of how human we are, we know how divine we are because only the divine could set it up so perfect, so rich, so full, so true, to bring us lessons designed just as us. We are divine. We are human, definitely. Allowed to live out this experience in this grand experiment called life. We are free to make our own choices. That is our right. You have that. It's our birthright, the ability to say yes, no, maybe so. We are divine and free and sovereign. We know where we end and where you begin. We know where you begin and where we end. We have to know this. Owning and self-owning, owning and self-owning and learning every step of the way. We give thanks for activating of the divine, sovereign, free. We now connect into the thou shalt not pass sphere. Thou shalt not pass. We must evoke the solar shield. The solar shield, golden translucent light filled with these golden specks of filaments of plasma light energy that surround us. And this shield says, thou shalt not pass. No one just gets to come into our field without our express permission. We are sensitive to the fields of others. We ask permission. We claim our sovereignty, and so it is that we in this space can receive all the knowing that we need, all the knowings. All the knowings, all the nudges, all the inklings, the whisperings, the suggestions that we settle with our soul and our body and then bring our head along to witness, to see, to know. In this shield, we know that we are protected, safe, and whole, that none can bring harm to us. Thou shalt not pass. We extend that golden shield, that oval shield around us 3 feet out from the width of our hands. Spread out our arm spans. We extend out even 3 feet from there. And all the way around above our head and below our feet. Thou shalt not pass. We begin to get the nudges early. May we begin to know and activate our early alarm and guidance system to be stronger, to trust ourselves. So we can begin moving and trusting. Moving and trusting. We now evoke outside of that shield, the diamond, white, platinum, all defense shield, the all defense shield. This is a shield that begins to blot us out of the matrix, that blots us out of these connections that would wish to read us and tell us what we desire. No, we say what we desire. We extend that shield outside of the space of our home, our car. Even in the radiance of it begins to shine all the way out into our neighborhoods, joining those others who are thinking the same way on this same vibe. We begin to know each other because we wonder why we are extending out so high, because where two are gathered, I am there in the midst. So we do this as a gathering spot in the virtual world as we activate the grid in the virtual world, but we also activate the grid in the real world. We activate the grid in the real world, and we call those with like mind and spirits to begin connecting, collaborating, witnessing, sensing. We're going to find our community, y'all. Diamond, white, platinum shield, beacon of light activated. May we know ourselves when we greet ourselves. And when we greet ourselves, we know ourselves. So we want to activate that in this diamond, white, platinum shield to send that out, that we begin to know one another on presence, on sensing. While we block again all those other things that are of lesser than light, those things that would wish to hold us and control us and mold us, but we understand our sovereignty and we say, no, boo, no, no. 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 It's a very clear no. That no has to be held, because until those who are the divine ones orient themselves to this as what it is, the others will continue to try them until they realize they cannot buy them. So we now call in our ascended master guides, our master teachers, our elevated ancestors, all on deck. We're calling in our brothers and sisters, familial friends and creatures of this earth, through the trees and the water, through the rock and the stone, through the minerals and the crystals. We're calling them all in to speak to us. We're calling in the natural kingdom, the birds. We're calling in those that swim in the oceans, the whales and the stingrays and the barracuda. The barracuda, yeah, we all need a barracuda in our life. Come through. We're calling in all of the energies of the natural kingdom, the fox and the geese and the duck, the cardinal, the jaguar, the snake, the spider, the honey, the honeybee, the honey badger. We're calling them all in. And as we call them in, we give thanks for their relationship. We evoke the 4 rays of light: east, west, north, south, as we grade into our earth-based kingdom, east, west, north, south, activating the air, the fire, the water, and the earth, our home. We also call in the 13 rays of ascension. May we begin to know the colors that are resounding in us as we call in the 13 rays of ascension, that we may begin to understand the language of light and all of its many messages to us, forgotten ourselves, children of light. And with that, the circle is held, the call has been made. We give thanks, breathe in, all the way down in our belly, and breathe out. Giving thanks for this now moment. I give thanks for you, for being here with me. Oh, as I said, much has been coming through to share these stories, these great stories. Right now, I'm going to be your guide on the story of Aset, the original goddess, followed up with the story of Mary Magdalene, the one who married the G. What happens when we understand the life of the divine feminine and how she keeps trying to show up. We're talking Aset, the original goddess, queen, mother. She was all that, all of it. Original story of black on black crime. I love telling this story. The original story of love lost, and one who had to decide that she was going to live and raise her child fully to know themselves, which meant her own self too. She didn't realize she was going to have to raise herself. So that's part of the story. We're going to talk about the story of Mary Magdalene, because see, y'all going to stop knowing that. Y'all going to stop thinking that she a hoe. She was just a free woman. However, they wrote that into her story. They said she was that. She wasn't that. I talk about these things because that's going to be a big part of my next offerings to everybody. These stories, and I want to tell y'all the what lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction. My book came. This is one of my favorite textbooks for being in the calendar. The movement is about being in the right calendar, right? We're in this calendar, but we're not paying attention to the ancient rhythms, the sun and the moon, in the ways that we need to. Or the ways that I've learned that assisted me. I'll say it that way. It's assisted me. So this is my Wee Moon book, and this one this year is on the world. Finally came. And when I tell you that the poetry is off the charts. And this one here that I'm just led to share, I'm just going to share it right off the top. This will be our reading for the day. Arrival of the goddess for the emotionally overdressed. Oh my, what a heavy overcoat of agitation. You must be hot and bothered. May I take that and hang it up over here? Now I see the hat, scarf, and gloves. The worries that scratch and itch and make it difficult to touch small things. May I store them over here? Still a little flushed, I see. May I help you with the buttons of that angry sweater? There, I bet that feels better. Let's just put it over here. Oh, that is expensive looking jewelry of self-doubt. And what a fearfully large watch. Still without them, you look even more beautiful. They won't be scratching the ones you embrace. Let's go inside now and see what else you might remove to feel more free. That's a piece written by Lisa S. Nelson, 2017. This one felt good to me. The emotionally overdressed. This is why we're going to be using this text as a part of our walk through the cycle. There's some amazing questions, some amazing calls towards being and remembering ourselves that we're going to be following through in this work that I got coming through. I can't wait. If you know me, you know I love the moon. So I will invite you to follow me with the moon. And what do I mean? We just went through our new moon in Aquarius. We're getting ready to now go into our full moon in Virgo. So expect something to come through in full moon in Virgo in terms, but I'll be leading you up. We got to walk up. This is the sowing of the seed up to the top. Then we release it. So at this point, you got to get out your way and decide whether or not you're going to join on to begin at the new moon. If you're going to begin at the new moon, I cannot wait to share more with you all, but at least I can give you that. We're going to play the singing drum briefly today because I'm all late in my timeline, but so it is today. I'm going to be right on time. In the beginning was the earth. In the beginning she was born. Kissed by the sun, the earth would know herself. And over again, her creations would know themselves. Know yourself, know your earth, know your worth. Know yourself, know your earth, know your worth. As we walk in this waking dream, and we see to open eyes and know what it means. We look to the left, look to the right, look in front of us. And we begin to rise. For God so loved the world. For God so loved the world. We were reminded to remember ourselves. We were reminded. Remember yourself. We were reminded to remember ourselves. Remember ourselves. Divine. Oh, so sweet, clear, fiery, creative, playful, amazing laugh. Oh, so helpful, beautiful, sweet. Oh, you feel so good. I love your laughter. I love your smile. May I walk with you for a while. That felt good to me. The singing drum. More coming from the singing drums. Y'all, let's get ready for our wonderful day. We'll be doing more work on mastering these cycles, overlaying them so we can do one thing, we do them all. Just holding our attention. Awareness is really all it's going to be about. It's going to be a journey about those who are ready to look, finally ready to see, and to be redeemed by their truths, redeemed by your own truths. It's work, but I'm ready to walk with you. It's going to be an exciting time. It is 7:10. I'm going to close off so I can get my little girl ready because I don't think she's up. Yes, emotionally overdressed. This is when we begin to get free by checking our nervous system. And we do that by checking in. Look, we gonna look, see, feel, know, release. Find what do we really want to wear today? What do we need to wear today that's going to get us what we need? I love y'all. It's been beautiful. The book that I'm reading from, it's not easy to find right now. I had to go on a hunt. But it is We Moon Gaia Rhythms for Women 2021. This one is on the world. I've been getting these books now for, oh my goodness, since early 2000. So if you're not familiar with these books, the poetry, the art and the poetry are breathtaking. The art and the poetry. We're going to remember that we get to draw, that we get to paint, that we get to write. That's going to be a strong part of the movement that I'm calling forward. We get to draw, we get to write, we get to color, we get to put up and have show and tells. We get to remember who we are on a very large scale. We are that. We all that, y'all. We all that. We all that. All of it. All of it. Just know that. Know it for yourself. If you didn't know, if no one told you before that you were all that, no one has told you in a while that you all that. Don't look. You heard it from me. You all that. You all that. All of it. All of it. All the things. It's in you. Like they weren't lying when they said you are every woman. It's all in you. It's all in you. All. So deep breath in and out. I gotta go get this little girl of mine percolating because she's and I are both moving at the pace of 2 slugs today. But we're moving. I guess that counts for something. I love y'all. Peace and blessings.